Hello everyone, Vanakkam, Salam, this is Devaki. Imagine you log on and you hear skillActz apnadere paraborthi adhiveshone shogoto janai or skillActz le mattoru session leke ellavarkum swagatham. Would you continue, especially if the video was in a language you are not familiar with? The chances are that you will move on to another video. Now, if my intent is to convey an idea, I must be aware of the process and the barriers. The process has four main components. 1. The person sending the message. 2. The medium. 3. The receiver. And 4. A response or feedback from the receiver. All of us spend hours texting, emailing, and talking to each other. Would that mean we are good communicators? No. We often encounter barriers in communication, not just language barriers. In this video, let us consider the barriers of communication. First is the physical barrier. Now, the distance and the medium of communication could be a deterrent. For example, you wanted to contact a person immediately, but you didn't have his number. Sending an email would not be the best option, right? Another is the noise. It's not just the external noise, but also the internal noise. Your thoughts and your emotions that stop you from actually listening to what is being said and understanding it properly. The noise could also be visual. Imagine while I'm speaking, 10 things pop up on the screen. In all probability, you would lose track of what this video is about. Another physical barrier is information overload. Suppose you have an assignment to complete and that you have to meet a few people for it. Your mother calls in between and asks you to get some things. In all probability, you will go home without buying it. It's not that you didn't hear her, or you might have even said yes to her, but with so much to do, you couldn't act upon it. The second barrier is linguistic and semantic, that is, related to the language and the meaning of the words. Now, language causes the maximum problem, not because people don't understand a particular language well, but because word means different to different people. Now, with that is the use of jargons. Suppose you tell your grandfather that you're working on Python. He would be wondering what you're doing with snakes, because he doesn't know that Python is a programming language. Good communicators try to keep their language simple, and they're conscious of how their words might be interpreted by the listeners. The third barrier is cross-cultural. Today, we work with people from different cultures, and unless we are aware of their social customs, their values, their words and gestures, we might end up conveying wrong messages to them. The Chinese clap when they are sad. So don't be surprised if your Chinese friend claps when you convey a sad news. Today, organizations train their people who work in international locations. You could do your bit of research and learn the cultural nuances as a preparation for future opportunities. Much of our communication every day happens face to face. We exchange information both verbally and non-verbally. This is called interpersonal communication. Many people we see struggle with this because of their shyness or because of their total disinterest. Without interpersonal communication, it is very hard for an individual to find success in their professional and personal life. To understand the next barrier, let us consider the film actor Deepika Padukone. Her life seems perfect. She seems to have everything in her life. This is because we are seeing everything through the filter of her status, her career, and her persona. And suddenly she opens up about her struggle with depression. Now we have a new perspective of her life. We see that she is one of us. This barrier arises out of the assumptions we make. These are psychological in nature and cloud our understanding of reality. Learning to see things as they are and not through our psychological lenses will make us better communicators. The next is organizational barriers, which is seen in organizations with hierarchical structures. Information flows upwards and downwards, and distortion happens at each level. The more the direct the communication, the lesser the chances of distortion. In such situations, written communication is more effective. In today's closely networked world, it is easy to believe that we are communicating well, but the onus is on each of us to know the barriers and try to overcome them and communicate effectively. We have discussed 5 barriers to communication: physical, language and semantics, cross-cultural, interpersonal, psychological, and organizational. Hope that you will use the tips in this video to become a better communicator. Good luck. Hope you like this video and that you will like and share it. If you want to watch more videos on different topics, check out our channel skillActz. Do write your comments and suggestions below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel by hitting the subscribe button here.